Annyeonghaseyo! Hey guys! So today is the day that we are finally getting our unaccompanied baggage. What that is basically what was allowed in our 800 pounds of household goods in the first shipment. There's going to be a second shipment. That second shipment is our any of the furniture we brought with us, which isn't very much, our TV, our bed, and whatever didn't fit in this first shipment. In the first shipment, we were allowed 800 pounds. We were right around 750, so really good planning on my part, of course. And yeah, so today we are getting it. So excited because it's all of our towels, bedding, the rest of our clothing, kitchenware items, including like our pots and pans. So in case you don't know, I've actually been cooking with one cast iron skillet for the past 2.5, almost 3 weeks. Tomorrow would be 3 weeks. So to have like actual like pots and pans and be able to cook all the food at once will be great, because right now I've been cooking like the side dish and then the meat, and then like hoping that everything stays warm. So yeah, I'm going to just kind of film when the movers get here. They'll be bringing the boxes in, which is nice because we're on the 6th floor, so I don't have to do any of the heavy lifting, but the whole dining room is going to be filled up probably, because I'm gonna have them put the kitchen stuff in there, put the living room stuff in here, and then any of the bedding and towels, I'm just gonna have them, there's a corner in our bedroom that I'm gonna have them put them in, just so I can like separate everything, organize. I do plan on like running the towels and the bedding through the washer, just because it's been packed and you know I want to bring life back to it. So yeah, I'm really excited, and hang out with me today. I'll show you around my apartment and how I'm going to organize things. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I move these shelves. I can't reach this one because I'm 5 foot, I'm short, so I'm gonna move it. And the reason why is if there's any other military spouse or dependents that's watching this, especially if you're gonna be living in this tower or one of the other ones that's gonna be built, they aren't very easy to move. They're not easy to move because you have these that's in the way, so you can't put them like right here, but then also you have to do one side, put the shelf in, and then do the other side. So just watch what I mean. Give me 1 second. So I'm taking this out, and then what I did is I went 10 up from the bottom. That's like a pretty good height for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. And then I'm going to do the back. Okay, so take this side out and just set them down like that. So you have one side in, other side empty. Grab your shelf. See what happens if you try to do it like that. You catch on the middle bracket. So you actually have to go like this, and then put the brackets in on the other side. and voila. So now it's a height that I can actually reach and there's not a chair in my way. So yeah, that makes a huge difference for me. All right, so it's now 4:45. Actually, it's 4:50. They just got here. I knew that it would be after 3, and I was like totally fine, but when we called, they're like, they hesitated, and we're like 4:30, 4:30. So it is what it is. It's fine. I still have all evening to unpack, and then of course all day tomorrow. So yeah, here we are. We're about to get started. It is time to get busy. So we got our picture frame or canvas there. Whole bunch of, I don't even remember, like knick-knack stuff. Mostly bedding, maybe some clothes. I think what happened, these bags are vacuum sealed, and if there was like a tiny hole in any of them, they would have expanded. Especially being on a pressurized airplane. So they might have expanded and the box broke, but from what I can tell, everything's there. Once I start going through my checklist, which I'll show you my checklist in a few moments, I can guarantee whether or not everything's there. And then we have our kitchen stuff. So I'm gonna mostly focus on the kitchen stuff and this stuff today, and then probably get to everything else tomorrow. And then back here, there's just a couple clothes and shoes, nothing too crazy. Don't even have hangers for that yet, so that might just stay that way for now. Anyways, so let's bust out the computer with my checklist and get to it. So like I said, I had made a checklist back when I was in the States. Unfortunately, so what had happened was I made a Google Drive and I had it broke down like each individual box. The number here is like how much the box weighed. That's why I was able to get it so close to the 800 mark. There was some stuff that was kind of thrown in last minute, which I knew that would happen the day of. But basically, this would have been a great help because I could have unpacked everything very strategically, but when they came in to check on my boxes, some of them got repacked and things got shifted around. So this isn't 100% accurate, but it did give me an inventory. So I'm so glad that I did do this, even though I probably didn't need it to be this detailed. I still know like all my items. So if anything, mostly over there, somehow missing, like we'll be able to find it for sure. So yeah, here we go. All right, so what used to be my nice clean apartment is a little messy right now, but that's because I've been unboxing. I stopped filming for a minute because one of my friends actually came down and helped me. You know who you are, shout out to you. So yeah, we got all the kitchen stuff unboxed. Let me flip this around. So here is my kitchenware. There's more over here. there's more in here. All my pots and pans that you use for the stovetop is in there getting washed right now. I'm just running it through some hot water. I did like pre-scrub everything before we moved, so I'm just gonna like run things through hot rinse cycle real quick, just to make sure there's no bacteria or anything on it. But everything was wrapped in bubble wrap and then wrapped in paper and then put in a box, but still, yeah. Here. I didn't even touch that yet. Actually, I lied. I grabbed the bedding out of that, that I'm going to, because we've been sleeping without a blanket. So stripped my bed, going to wash those sheets and make a nice clean bed in there. So I'm gonna let that run overnight, and then I got laundry in, so I'm gonna let that run in the morning. It's gonna be a fresh start. We're just gonna bust it out. So I'll see you guys in the morning. This is what I'm doing. This cabinet is a little tricky to get to, which is fine because I don't use these that often. So I don't mind them being like up in the corner to where I just need to grab a stool to pull them down. The NutriBullet is still like easily accessible, which I do use on a more regular basis, but I really love how that turned out. I've been storing my KitchenAid attachments that go to this in the actual box that I came in, but I think I'm gonna put that in storage because I went ahead and put them in the little basket up there. It took up less space, and I think it just looks so much cleaner. What do you guys think? Tell me if you think I did good or if you have any suggestions. And then as far as the other appliances I have, I just have like a 3-pot crock pot. So what I did there is I just kind of tucked it back in there. And then the George Foreman, because I do reach for that more often. And then this is where all the oven type pans will go. So yeah, there's some organization happening. Don't mind all of this. I'm still cleaning. Alright guys, so things are finally starting to come together. I just have these couple things left to wash by hand, just because I didn't know how the dishwasher would go with those. These I'm going to do like a white vinegar treatment on to try to get some of that calcium buildup that's, you know, just from years of use. But other than that, like, look how cute it's starting to become. I got dinner on. Nate should be home soon. I got my little decanters. This is going to be coffee. Not sure what I'm going to do in here yet, but this is sugar at the moment. And then, yeah, my cupboards are looking nice and organized. I need to get more plates because right now I only have those ones, but yeah, I'm really happy with how things are looking. Down here I have Tupperware. I'm not going to show that to you because I think I'm going to do like a whole like organizing and kind of separating, especially like when it comes to the silverware. I don't know, like, yes, I need to get a silverware divider. Ooh, my pots and pans, guys, like, oh, look how good that looks. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Silly things like pots and pans right now are making me super happy, just because, like I said earlier, I have been cooking out of one cast iron skillet. It's just not ideal. So, and then you saw I was putting that stuff away, so that looks really good. Yeah, I'm really happy the way things are starting to turn out. I'll give you an update if there is another update after this.